AGPKCO performs operations under the North Caspian Sea Production Sharing Agreement as per agency agreement with the North Caspian Operating Company. More in detail, AGPKCO is responsible for the execution of Phase 1 experimental program of Kashagan oil field development, including the achievement of first commercial production. The two raw gas injection modules are indeed part of EP offshore project and have been designed and fabricated for the reinjection of high-pressure raw gas into the reservoir. The main equipment of the RGI are a 32 MW gas turbine and a 3-stages intercooled centrifugal compressor with discharge pressure of 770 bar. The compression skids are installed into barges with a 95 meters long hull and with an overall in operation condition weight of about 4,500 tons. The two modules have been fabricated by GE Nuovo Pignone for AGPKCO in the Naval Mare Yard. We are actually achieving today the completion of the fabrication and pre-commissioning of the modules, which will now be transferred in Caspian Sea for the final reinstatement and further installation offshore during 2010, in their final position in Hub 1.
The aim of the operation is to load the RGI Module 1 and 2 on board of the semi-submersible vessel Tern for sailing under dry tow condition from the port of La Spezia up to the appointed discharging point in front of the Strait of Kerch. Following the offloading operation, Module 1 and 2, respectively, will be connected to sea tags for wet tow up to the port of Rostov, for handover to river tags for the passage through the Don-Volga River Canal system to the port of Astrakhan on the delta of the Volga River. At Astrakhan, each module will be handed over to sea tags for the final wet tow up to the Kurik base in the Republic of Kazakhstan. The overall operation will be under the supervision of Nobel Denton, appointed as Marine Warranty Surveyor on behalf of the assurance. The transfer operation from the Naval Mare Jetty to the MV Tern will consist in connecting each module to two sea tags, one on the stern and one on the bow of the module, as already agreed and approved by Nobel Denton. Upon acceptance that everything is in order and the environmental conditions are within the environmental envelope, Nobel Denton will issue a certificate of acceptance to start the operation of wet tow of the module. On the module, there will be a crew of 7 people, consisting of the convoy master, responsible for the wet tow from the yard to the Tern, 2 pilots of the La Spezia port, 1 on the bow and 1 on the stern, responsible to advise the route, and 4 linesmen to check and adjust the connection of the towing arrangement when required. Once the module will be unberthed, the convoy will sail south for about 1 nautical miles, crossing the Passo di Levante, on the southeast part of the breakwater in the port of La Spezia. Following the crossing of the Passo di Levante, the convoy will turn starboard, sailing for 2 nautical miles to the appointed point, situated between the Palmaria Island and the Tino Island. The loading point was agreed together with the convoy master and the pilots and the harbour master of the port of La Spezia, as it is the most sheltered point considering the local seasonal wind direction, the forecast weather bulletin received on a 6-hour basis, and the need of a minimum 18 meters water depth to enable to MV Tern to reach the loading draft condition. Upon arrival of the convoy in proximity of the MV Tern, the 2 sea tags will maneuver in order to place the module parallel to the Tern at a distance of about 50 meters from each other. At this point, the working boats will bring along the module 4 ropes from the turn, driven by 4 winches, to enable the connection. Once the connection is ensured, the responsible of the operation is the loading master of Dockwise. He will then give the order to call in the module towards the turn, up to the final position. To facilitate the alignment between the module and the turn, the contact points are already marked with paint on the side shell of the module. Once the module is secure in the final position and the mooring is tightened, the MV turn will start the deballasting operation to enable the contact between the bottom of the module and the pre-installed cribbage on board the MV turn. The same operation will be performed with Module 2. Once the 2 modules are on board on the MV turn and in contact with the cribbage, the MV turn will start the deballasting operation, which will take about 18 hours to reach the final trim and stability condition. At this point, the operation of sea fastening can start, and it will require a minimum of 36 hours.
My name is Sjaak van Ede. I am a cargo superintendent by Dockwise. Dockwise is a heavy lift company based in Holland. I'm here now at La Spezia, Italy, for loading with one of our vessels, the motor vessel Tern, 2 modules to the Black Sea. Our way of loading is a little bit different than on other ships. We do it by a float-on. In this way, the vessel will take all ballast in which the vessel will be submerging and her deck will be completely underwater. Tomorrow morning, when the loading, we will having a draft of 17.2 meters, which will mean that we have 4 meters of water above our deck. Tomorrow morning, when the module will be alongside with 2 tugboats, when she is coming alongside, we will take our lines, our mooring lines, and bring it out to the cargo. That will all be done by the ship's crew. Then we can pull the cargo, the module, against the guidepost, which is positioned already on the ship. The guideposts are for positioning of the ship in the correct position, for the correct strength and also the stability. Same way we will do with the second barge, which is coming on the port side. When the boat modules are in position, we will start the deballasting operation. With the deballasting operation is started, that means that the modules will be coming on the cribbing, which is on the deck of the motor vessel Tern. After a few hours of deballasting, the whole cargo is above the waterline. And then we will continue the deballasting till the vessel is at her sailing draft. After that, we will start with the sea fastening of the cargo. The sea fastening is needed in order to have the voyage over the sea, also in case of bad weather. The sea fastening will take about 2 days. After that, we will get a certificate and the vessel is ready for sailing.
We are on board of the Tern. The vessel since yesterday reached the sailing draft position. As you can see now, they are under welding and sea fastening operation, which we expect to be completed by this afternoon and sailing away still this afternoon also.
Saga, buongiorno.